Good morning. Today is Friday, July 19th, and we have a couple birthdays. Today is Moni's birthday. Moni. She told me, just like the song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Moni. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also a Kimberly, and Kimberly, thank you for telling me how to pronounce your last name. Ekdahi. Echtal. Ekdoll. Echtal. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kimberly. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great birthday. I just heard Jim come in the door. He went to the chiropractor. But we have an anniversary today. It's Pete and Sally P's 55th anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary, too. I'm going to go talk to Jim. I'll be back. Well, I'm back. Jim and I watched that Lucky 13 with Shaquille O'Neal. We didn't like it. We watched the whole show, but we didn't like it. So we're not going to watch that again. And then there was a thing on Showtime about the Kennedy assassination. Maybe because it was a time that we lived through. We're just obsessed with it. So every time there's anything about Kennedy on, we always watch that. It had some new information that we hadn't heard before, but for the most part, it was stuff that we already knew. Not that we're aficionados. Not that we know everything about the Kennedy assassination, but there's one girl on there that every time we see her, like she's standing outside the Parkland Hospital, even Jim says she looks just like I did at that age. It's like my twin. Everybody's supposed to have a twin in the world. I think that's my twin. We were watching the news the other day, and there was a kid that lives in our city that looks like David. And I showed it to Jim, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, it does." So then when David looked at it, he says, "Oh, you would think that was me." I says, "You better not get in trouble." Because if somebody pulls somebody out of a lineup, he could have done it, and then they pull you into the lineup, and they'll say that you did it. We have a case that's going on right now that this guy, we had, I'm sure it was on the national news, there was a Jewish leader that was stabbed to death outside of her apartment, and her boyfriend confessed to it, said he did it, but then recanted it and said he was on medication and he didn't really do it, but he didn't recant his confession until they arrested some other, like a car thief, and it was this guy that didn't live in the neighborhood, but he had somebody drop him off in the neighborhood because he figured he'd get better stuff out of the cars, and he was breaking into all the cars in the neighborhood, and he saw her laying on the ground, and he went over to see if she was okay, and then when he found out she was dead, he panicked and he left. So it was like an aggressive, they said it was like a thing of passion that she had got stabbed so many times. And when they arrested him, he had like 2 droplets of blood on his jacket, and he had no blood on any of his clothes or anything like that. But he lied to the police why he was there because he didn't want to confess that he had was breaking into cars. And so then when they arrested him for the murder, then all of a sudden the boyfriend remembered that he took some medication, and he couldn't have done it. That it was just the medication talking. I've been watching the trial. Jim and I have been watching the trial, like the news clips and stuff like that, and we both agreed that we didn't think he was guilty of murder. Breaking into the cars, yes. So the verdict came in yesterday, and they found him not guilty of premeditated murder. They couldn't reach a decision on whether it was a murder that he was involved in, whether it was premeditated or not. And then they found him guilty of lying to the police, which is kind of hard to kind of defend against that because they have him on tape lying to the police. And not guilty on something else. I forget what the other one. But he had 2 not guilties, 1 guilty, and then 1 no contest, or they had a hung jury on it. So now they're saying they're going to still bring him back. I still think the boyfriend did it. I really do. I really think the boyfriend did it. He admitted to it. So, but that's the big news in my area. I watched the convention last night. Boy, he talked a long time. An hour and a half. It was like, that's a long speech. They said it was the longest ever speech at a convention ever. I think it was an hour and 37 minutes or something like that. It was long. It was really long. But, I like to get the perspective of everything. So we'll see what's going to go on with that. And then I'm going to just have a salad. We have some leftover salad from last night. So I'm going to just have a salad for my dinner. For breakfast, I had a banana and a hard-boiled egg and some watermelon. And I just got done eating a snack. Oh, I got an ant on my book here. I just had a breadstick for a snack. Odd thing to have for a snack. But I needed a little bit of carbs. And there's only 2 points for the breadstick. So I think I'm doing pretty good so far today. Didn't have any carrot cake yesterday. I did have a little bit of strawberries, though, with a little bit of Cool Whip on top of it. And had my lasagna and a glass of milk. We'll see how Monday comes. We'll see what comes of that. So, and then Sophia's going to come on Sunday to cut the grass. It was funny because when Danny came last night, I said, "Did you bring my car?" And he says, "No, I was afraid you'd want it back." I said, "No, my bird food's in the back seat, in the trunk rather. I keep the bird food in my trunk because then that way I'm not worried about mice getting into it or anything like that." And what do I need for my trunk anyhow? So he's going to give it to David because him and David work the same shift today. So David's going to bring it home for me tonight. So my birds won't go starving. David did trim the branch that Jim tried to trim yesterday, so we got that all taken care of. And we just had a good night. Sat outside till it got dark, and then everybody went home. It's another beautiful day. It's nice and breezy. It was nice sleeping with my windows open. Get some fresh air in the house. And I'm doing pretty good with the book. I think I'll finish it today. I'm just as a reminder, I'm reading West with Elephants. No, West with Giraffes. Not Elephants, Giraffes by Linda Rutledge. It's actually a pretty good book. I really am. It's different from what I normally read, but I'm enjoying it. So, but that's going to do it. So, prayers always for everybody that needs them, especially my sister-in-law Barb and Mary in the hospital. They're both in the hospital. Barb and Mary are both 2 different hospitals. And then Doug and Edie's mom, and anybody else that needs prayers. Please include them. So, talk to you guys tomorrow.